And Tinana Sunday, Rev Owusu Bempah abeting komo on 2028 election. The winner, Kennedy Akompeko Japan, Dr. Bawumia, a student Ketia, Julius Debra, all the names at say Ebem on 2028 election. Who to lead a Ghana? Reverend Owusu Bempah Enra were detailed in komo about 2028. And then you were churching same about NPP and NDC. What didn't come up with pre?
Also for the many politics. Me pasha untimi kasa anchire me. O man me man. Enam so akoma ataninti. Na wutu anamobi e nyame foforo mu ntime tu. Prophet bi
what that meant.
Ne fa no William Abraham. O shan kom kire ne obewin elections. Ha na si ampa hoda. Eti menka so Owusu Bempah ya politics. Me frɛ no no. Enti ne a wonte ase no. Onyame munti asma make e wo fia me bompa man every day me kaya da ade aba chance ama bompa man na Kufuado aban o twa moye na Kufuado na me ne no link 2028 year wo ya nimu yi e mo asa mo date nto mo beka sa me kan ne 15th February mo date nto enti mfia miensa eni akire enti obejai adwuma ya wo ye yi na wafira konya no so akwa na but you see afra bibi constitution enti adofo no me kan no kra kire mo pa.
And so the truth I'm telling you,
NDC maintain me be ase osofo
there are some things that baffle my mind.
Anan crofo said the enti na osofo air politics.
Now some people ask, why do pastors get themselves involved in politics?
In fact, political parties I'll say
that our nation is ruled by political parties.
So
when we go out to cast our votes,
flag bearer,
the one who emerges winner during the election or the internal election is or becomes the flag bearer. So somebody from NDC,
MPP force leader.
And another person from NPP.
No, Oma Beshiam for contest.
And they contest.
Naya tuaba.
For election.
Obia tuko baby ope. Enya force.
Every person casts his votes in the direction he or she desires. Pastors also cast their ballots. Pastors are not exempted. We are allowed to vote. So how or why? How is it that a citizen can express an opinion concerning government? If the government is not performing, a citizen can talk about it. When the government is performing, any citizen can talk about it.
MPP NDC.
Now these two political parties, NPP and
NDC, radio stations.
They have people that represent them during discussions on radio stations. And they kind of propagate policies that they would accomplish. When they do that, there's nothing wrong with it. Every person says something in favor of the political party he or she belongs. Political party be leader. Now, those who support a certain political party leader, they speak well of that leader. But how is it that if you're a man of God and you have an opinion, Ghanaians say, so long as you are a man of God or a pastor, you should not do anything political. Please, I disagree with you. Because there are some prophets in the Bible who were opinionated. There are some of the prophets that they will take the one appointed by God to lead the nation and make them the leaders of the nation. An example was Jehoiada. He took Josiah. Now what he did would be likened to a coup d'etat. I'm not encouraging you to stage a coup, because when you do it, you will be arrested. Anyone that would attempt a coup in Ghana will be arrested. So let nobody try it.
Good. Joida. Oyi Atalia free amamwa konya kese.
So Jehoiada
and odi Josiah atena konya no so.
ousted Atalia and installed Josiah.
Enti neya anke ebehunu Jehoiada so ayede yin.
So if it were in present day, how would we describe Jehoiada?
Ana binum so sani etitibrem.
Some people say, oh, this happened in biblical days.
But
please.
And you come out, Rev Owusu Bempah, and don't just watch the difference between the NPP and the NDC. Dr. Bawumia, President John Dramani Mahama, or kind of him,
is in present day. This thing still works. But if you are not well informed, you will not know. So if God has not called you into that realm, and He has not made you or brought you into that office, you would not know.
Nathan said
he will never allow Adonijah or Adonijah to become king. So he told Bathsheba
President
and said, well, go and say to your husband that go and tell your husband that the prophetic word was not about Adonijah, but it was about your son Solomon.
Adonijah blow trumpet president.
Adonijah had blown the trumpet and he had made himself the president. And Abiathar the priest had thrown his weight and support behind Adonijah.
Lo and behold,
God did not give the throne to Adonijah. But God spoke through David.
Nathan, when is Zadok?
He said to Nathan, take Zadok with you and Benaiah and
the next president
Solomon
after me,
and make him the next president after me. Now this is recorded in the Bible.
Samuel and 190 Saul. Any Saul eya kwanchere na ntwe omuku no said onyame ma omoye no ansana 1 Kings chapter 10 omukoto aba ena omunyina to aba no ema Saul.
Now
Samuel edikan any Saul ehia aye niam so omoye wo sunsum.
Now Samuel had met with Saul and he had anointed Saul to become the king, and they performed the prophetic directions God gave them, how to slaughter a ram, and all the things God told them to do, they did. And then in 1 Samuel chapter 10, they went out to cast their lots, and they selected Saul. Now, so I'm about to end what I'm addressing. God said to Elijah, anoint Elisha, and he would take your place, and search for a man called Jehu and anoint him to be king over my people.
Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams
Now the Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams said something. He said when he became born again afresh, Pentecost, listen to this, somebody invited him to the church. Now it was during the church service. They were then somebody started praying into blasting in tongues. Now the person blasted in tongues for a while and then started speaking and said, he said, I am the God of grace. I am the Lord of hosts. All power belongs to me. Now I make kings and I remove kings. Kutu a champon. I have removed you. Kutu a champon. I have removed you. Ghana is my nation. Because your heart is turned against me. And because you are seeking help, or you are seeking another God, I the Lord, I have removed you. I have removed you. And after making this declaration, the person ended the declaration with tongues. Now the Archbishop said, at that time he had freshly become born again. I was like, what manner of thing is this? Really?
Na si ebetu okutu achampon kra e ya abato ina ede betu. Na nyame adentin say nyame so okutu okutu achampon.
Now even if kutu achampon will be removed, it will be by some process. But why is God saying he has removed the achampon?
Sa semwe di esipa dia. Ene me mekwa kwehwe sa achede we bi. Na matena efia ha da bia meba asoro wa ha.
And he said, if this comes to pass,
Pentecost.
then I would crave after this gift, and I will remain in church. I will stay in the house of the Lord forever. I will stay in the house of the Lord forever. Lo and behold, it didn't take so much time.
Nana Akufo-Addo ba akubi no Edward Akufo-Addo woye ku enu otu okutu achampon.
Now it didn't take so much time that after that a coup was staged and kutu achampon was removed.
A whole penna Archbishop said, Papa.
Then the Archbishop said,
he
said, oh Lord, at your feet I remain.
Etiano, any Reverend Owusu Bempah and come out as what about a year 2028 election, who to lead a year Ghana. Watch a chance, Dowona TV. Chawade, a comment section.